Okay, so this is my school, Thomas E. Hook Elementary. It's located in Troy, Ohio. It is currently going to be getting torn down in December. And I used to go here from kindergarten to 4th grade. It was a pretty good school. I'm gonna miss it. But they said they're tearing it down because they need a parking lot for the buses. And it's gonna be a smoother transition for the students to get in and out of the buildings. And this is gonna be the new building called Troy North Elementary School. And it is way bigger than Hook. This building. Way bigger than this building called Hook. But this building, the North building, is going to be completed in August 2027. But they're currently working to get it done. The principals and teachers here were awesome. They treated all the kids good. They helped you when you needed it with schoolwork, homework, anything. All the students here loved it. Loved it when I went there. The teachers were awesome. Mrs. Johnson, the principal, she's amazing. They're all gonna go to Troy North Elementary School though now, starting in December. It's gonna be a huge freaking transition in school. I believe the kids are gonna love it, but all the good things Hook had, the kids are gonna miss it. Especially if they grew up here. Now coming around back, they used to have a playground back here, but they already tore that down last year. And it's this whole place, whole Hook Elementary area, is going to be a parking lot. And most likely, it's probably going to be a huge playground when they get done. But right now, it is all fenced in, and it's a pond, basically. But this is the back of the school. This is where this right here is where the playground was. It was a nice sized playground. And if you walk on this trail, Bike Route 25, it was right next to the playground. Looks like a tiny pond right there though. We were right next to some nice trees and stuff, so when we did play on the playground, it was pretty nice because you had a pretty good bit of shade. And Mrs. Johnson, the principal, said we can come back in June and get pictures of the inside and quite possibly a video. And if we do, which we will, we'll get pics and stuff. I'll post it later on when we do. And she also said, the principal did, that she's going to give me a free yearbook if she happens to find any, because I used to go here, plus she liked me because I was always sweet, nice, and caring and stuff. And she liked my personality and how I was. But this is everything behind it right now. And behind the new school, Troy North. But you got a nice trail here if you're walking on it or biking on it. It kept the playground shaded mostly, but there was still sun. You could still get sunburnt if you were out too long, but never really did, because, you know, they don't keep you out that long. But this is gonna be the new school and the big parking lot. Everyone's gonna miss Hook, even though it was small, and when you pulled up, the cars didn't really have anywhere to park but on the street, because all the staff and everything parked behind Hook Elementary, and there wasn't really much room for everyone. So they're also building this for more room for the staff and stuff. But this is a new school, or at least will be. It's pretty huge. It looks like it's gonna be pretty nice too. And most of everything they have there is going to be transferred over to the new building. Not really surprised if she finds a yearbook. She said I could have one. Not really surprised about that. But they're tearing Hook Elementary down and building this one called Troy North. Trust me, Hook Elementary was awesome. I mean, there ain't really nothing bad that ever went on. It was always something good. It's sad they're tearing it down. Childhood school being torn down again. My second one. It sucks, but at least they'll have room for the buses and teachers and principal and stuff. And at least she's letting me get pictures of the school and maybe a video or two in June, so I have memories. And quite possibly giving me a free yearbook if she finds one, because I lost mine when Me and my mom and dad all moved. I lost mine, so if she finds one, she's giving it to me. She's still an awesome principal. She always will be. She has helped a lot of people out. It's good they're getting a bigger parking lot and stuff though. But it's sad they're tearing Hook down. I'll miss it. It was one of my best schools. I had a lot of friends go here with me. It's been up for a good minute though. But I like how they got the wooded area right here too. It's pretty. But yeah, I think this school's been up for at least 20 years or so. I would have to look it up, but it's been up for a good amount of time. I will definitely miss it, even though I don't go here no more. And the school's right next to Hobart and Treasure Island. It was pretty nice. It's hard to believe they're tearing it down after all these years, though. But this is the side of it, and the gym was actually in front, but the gym was a pretty dang nice size too. This is where the playground was. Pretty cool, but not cool. They're tearing it down. See, that's the back of the school right there. Playground was where all this wood is and metal is and whatnot. Pretty cool. You went in and out that door to come outside and inside. of course. We did a lot of activities over there by that door too. And by that double tree over there by the bench and basketball hoop. But we did a lot of stuff. Watched the frickin' eclipse here. Came outside, watched it. Had frickin' good time with music, food, and whatnot out here too with all the teachers and principal and stuff. It was fun. And when we frickin' came outside for gym sometimes, the mile run we always did was right here to probably those trees down there and back was a mile run. You had to do 2 laps and it was a mile. My best time was 5:35, 5 minutes 35 seconds. My second best was 6:36 for a mile run. But yeah, there's some of the playground that's left, sort of. But yeah, they are fixing it up to get it done. So, yeah. Well, front good. But yeah. Hello, kids. Oh, yeah. Huh? I did. Oh, yeah. Yes. But this is where the staff and everything parks. And the principal and stuff. Small, but pretty decent size. Sorta. Came out here on these benches and hung out and stuff too. Also went in those doors sometimes when we came here in the morning for school. But mostly the front doors right here is where all the kids went in and out. You would sit right here on these benches for parent-teacher conference. This building is 2 floors though, so everything upgraded a size. This is more the front of it. It's huge though. Now Hook Elementary, for the symbol we were pirates. We were the pirates. Don't know what this school's gonna be yet. I do know it is huge. But yeah, August 27, 2027 is when it's gonna be done fully. Pretty nice. Got the outside basically done. Almost. Once they get the inside put together, they can move everything in and go from there. But yeah. After so long, they're tearing Hook down and putting a new school up. They could have just built a parking lot for Hook and right here and kept Hook, but they decided to tear Hook down, build a new school, and probably have a bigger playground. The kids should like it. Sorry. Sorry though. Some lady was getting in her car. But everything is gonna be nicer and whatnot. The initial school teardown really sucks, but at least I'll have memories. I loved the school when I was younger. Always did like it. One of my favorite schools, and it's not going to be here no more. But yeah. Pretty awesome. We were by the woods and stuff though. And for field day or whatnot, when we were younger also, we walked from here to Hobart Arena and ice skated sometimes. Or from here to the pool and swam. It was pretty fun when I was younger. I'm just gonna mess up. One of the schools I didn't really get bullied at. Principal was awesome at handling everything. Mostly why I didn't get bullied. But yeah. They're probably gonna use the trail now as a frickin' mile run. It's right behind the school. That's gonna be cool. Because we always came outside for the mile run. That was always fun. But yeah. August 2027 is when the school's gonna be up. This whole area is gonna be a parking lot. That's what principal said when we talked to her and everything. But yeah. Sad to see it go, but they're getting an upgrade. Trying to do another video later on. Don't know when, but I'll try. It's gonna be cool. Well, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.